Hey, welcome back guys. This video is going to be on the sunnylife visor for your RC Pro receiver. If any of you have ever flown on the beach, no matter how bright it is, it's hard to see the screen on sunny days on the sand, or just sunny days in general. And this is said to actually come in handy for you. So we have our Pro receiver, and we have this, the sunnylife. We're just going to open it up. Actually, let's just have a look and see what's inside. And you know, even if you're standing in the shade, sometimes the glare from the sun is so intense that you just simply can't see what you're shooting. And that's where this actually comes in handy. But time will tell. It's nice, good packaging. You know, it's really simple. It serves its purpose. And we will open it up and have a look inside. It's usually looks like it's just one part with some little thingies here. We already have some here. Let's open it up and see what's inside. This actually protects the control knobs too, as you can see. I don't know if sometimes you wear it around your neck and you accidentally might hit your knobs, right? Your control sticks on the car, or you know, it just nothing is as fluid as you want it to be. This is what's inside, which is great. You can this protects the controllers, a little silhouette of your drone. Hopefully we can access all parts. Looks pretty good. Look at that. Protects the controller. It goes underneath, so most likely first you probably have to open up the antennas so that this can fit in between. And of course these have to come off. So if you don't have a lanyard, then most likely that's what these are for. So if you do have one, you'll have to unscrew them and undo it so that you could actually put this on. We're not going to know if this thing actually does work until we go outside. It fits really well. Looks like it provides some shade, which is great. Let's just close it. Actually, let's put these back on. Make sure yep. So the antennas have to be open when you install it, but you should be able to close it. But we'll find out as we continue on. Okay, make it a little bit tight, because sometimes they do move while you're in motion. And there you go. Let's see if it'll close. Yep, it's pretty fluid. The antennas close. It covers that right there, as you can see. Let's see if the antennas close. Yep, they really not so much. They don't really close all the way, but it's flush along here, as you can see. About there, see that gap? So the antenna doesn't go all the way down, but it has room in between there. Everything is on correctly. That's fine. And that's fine. This one it's not gonna close all the way because of the lip that's underneath there. See, it won't open with the antennas closed. Pull this latch and then it will open, but it's stuck on both ends. So to open it, you have to sort of do it like that from both sides. There we go. Okay, so this is a great visor. It's not as fluid when you want to open it, right? Closed. I'll try it around my neck and you guys will be able to see it when I'm outside. Let's see if I can access all the buttons. Turns on. Buttons are a little bit deeper now, but still accessible. Lights visible, which is great. It's turning on. And the only way to really see if this thing works is to go outside in the sun. Full access to the screen. Covers everything. Let's see if we can access our buttons. Back button works. This button works. The dongle works. Dongle, yeah, works pretty good. These buttons here, neutral, send mode, and sport. Okay, and return home is accessible. Everything isn't just at the surface level. You sort of have to dig deep to press them. But it works really well. That's the power button. See, as you can see, everything works in real time. You have full access to your screen, which is what you'll be using most of the time, and whatever buttons you have these set for. As for the buttons on the rear, doesn't really interrupt anything. You have full access to keep the antennas however you like, which is great. It's just when closing them, it's a different experience, but it protects it. It's really nice. And remember, this is for those hot days where it's really sunny and you basically can't see anything. But let's have a look outside and see how this thing works in full sunlight.
Hey guys, we're outside with the sun visor for your RC Pro controller, and it's not bad. The sun is behind me. I'm actually facing it, and it does give you some, but let's try and see what happens. Oh, it is at its full brightness, so usually it's dim. I could have it set to auto, right? But let's leave it like that. Let's see what happens if I turn auto off. It's still the same. If I leave that on. Okay, still the same. And let's take off. The visor outside. Here I am. As you can see, it's in sport mode. It's tilted up. It's a little overcast, but the sun is still sunny. Wow, and windy at the same time. You can see the drone blowing and trying to hold and sustain himself, but the drone cast said you are good to go. But I could see how this comes in handy so you could actually see a little bit better. Let me just move the drone a little more the other direction. You have to remember that left is right and right is left when you're flying with the drone facing towards you. But it's not bad, and the sun is actually behind me. So when it's really sunny, you do get some shade. It does look good. And let's see, we have 23 satellites, full RC controller, which is great. So there's no interference coming from the sun visor / cover, because it also works as a protective cover. And I get full, let me just turn back again. I get full control of the knob, so it's not like anything is covering up. As you can see, my thumbs can move. I could tilt it out that way, put it this way, close it a little bit more. Most likely you won't have to close it more. That's a good right about there. And it works really well. You just remember, if you get close to your drone, obstacle avoidance is activated. Right now, my obstacle avoidance is actually off. But the wind does say that we're good to go. So let's see if we can get full. And that's it. Maybe I'll throw in another video while doing this one. Maybe we'll throw in maps. Maps looks like a good video for the next one. But if you have any questions or comments, I hope this video helped you, or suggestions for other videos, feel free to leave it down below. And I'll see you all next time.